What is going on, y'all? What is going on, y'all? So we have the details for Ultimate Gohan plus Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 plus Piccolo Dokkan, Dual Dokkan Fest. We have the information posted on Twitter. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. But first, we gotta watch the animations. I will defeat you. Oops. Sorry, I coughed. I will defeat you. Okay. That's actually a fire pose right there, no cap.
Fight beside me in the name of justice. Got it. Let's join forces for now. I accept this mission.
I accept this mission.
I have to hit him with a stronger attack. Let's do this together. Take this.
Very, very nice. I actually do enjoy the animations a lot. I do enjoy the animations a lot. So there we go. There we go. Now let's get into their passive. So here is the art. Looking good, looking good. A very good action shot. Charging up key, about to shoot it off. Very nice. Very, very, very nice here. Okay, now let's take a gander at what Gohan and Gamma 1 are doing. So let's look at the leader skill first. Movie heroes, hybrid stance or mission execution category key +3, HP +200%, and attack and defense +170%, plus an additional HP attack and defense +50% for characters who also belong to the superheroes, bond of parent and child, or android categories. So this is a very, very solid leader skill here. We got movie heroes and hybrid stance, which is very, very good categories right now. Movie heroes is a nice buff for movie heroes and hybrid stance. Mission execution, off the top of my head, I can't think of who's in mission execution right now. Let's go ahead and let's take a quick looky here. Mission execution here. Yeah, not the greatest category here. Well, they don't have a lot to work with mission execution, but I guess it is nice to get some of these characters on the team. I guess the LR Gammas if you need them, but they're also on a movie hero, so I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, who could go on this team? Glorio. These guys on movie heroes. There doesn't really seem to be any good mission execution characters for this team. So this team looks like it'll be mostly movie heroes and hybrid stance. Let's go down to the links. So the leader skill is pretty decent. You know, movie heroes, hybrid stance is very, very, very good there. Now let's go to the links for, this is Gohan, which is all in the family, Sand Warrior race, the Sand lineage, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, and Fierce. Back to Lu. So very typical Gohan links. He'll be linking well with the superhero team here, you know, with the maybe physical Gohan EZA, or other Gohans on the team, you know, hybrid sans Gohan, you know, all of that. Shazam. So next up, let's look at the passive for Gohan here. Key +2 and attack and defense +250%. Guards all attacks, so he has guard all the time, which is very nice. And damage reduction rate +10%. For 5 turns from the character's entry turn, launches an additional super attack, so he has guaranteed super and damage reduction rate plus 58%. So for the first 5 turns, similar to the physical Gohan, he has 68% damage reduction and guard. That's very nice. Starting from the 6th turn from the character entry turn, so after he loses his super and damage reduction, he gets 58% chance of dodge. So he gets 58% chance of dodge after he loses damage reduction, which is very nice. I kind of wish he kept his damage reduction and this wasn't a thing, but we'll see what they're cooking with this unit. When there is another superhero category ally attacking the same turn, so I guess he's stuck to superheroes, attack and defense plus 250%, launches another additional super attack, and chance of performing a critical hit plus 58%. So he has 2 supers. Okay. After receiving an attack, permanently attack plus 300%. When receiving a super attack, defense plus 58%, damage reduction rate plus 10%, and superhero category allies key plus 1 and attack and defense plus 10% for 2 turns. And then when receiving an unarmed super attack, defense plus 158%, damage reduction rate plus 20%, and superhero category allies key plus 1 and attack and defense plus 20% for 2 turns. Gohan is honestly kind of looking pretty nice. Honestly, I kind of like this Gohan. He has 68% damage reduction guard for the first 5 turns. He has dodge when his damage reduction rate runs out. He has crit, so you don't have to go heavy into crit builds. You can possibly go into an additional build, maybe. Let's see what his super attack effects are. Or his active skill. Let's go with his active skill first, since it's here. Can be activated when HP is 58% or less, or starting from the 3rd turn from the character's entry turn. Active skill effect recovers 58% HP and removes all allies' negative effects. That's very good right there. Key plus 12 and attack plus 158% for 1 turn. What is super? Okay, here's the super attack effects. Holy moly. Super attack effects raises defense, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, and then meets up with Gamma 1 and can perform reversible exchange starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. Very, very, very nice here. So he does stack defense. So honestly, building gearing towards additional might be good for this character to get those defensive stacks in. That's what I'm thinking right now. I would go heavy into additional so that by the time his damage reduction rate ends, maybe he can have enough defense to start tanking like some like bigger supers. Even though I don't like, most fights aren't really lasting this long, but you know, sometimes they do. I'm not sure if these stack with each other. So if it's an unarmed super attack, does it also stack with this? I'm not sure. I'm gonna assume no. So if you aren't in a fight with the unarmed super attack, you're just gonna get this, which is very not that great, I guess. 78% damage reduction plus guard. Maybe he will be able to tank with that. We're gonna have to see what his defensive stats are looking like, especially since he has this right here, the 250 right here, 250 right here, the 58 right here, and he's also stacking defense. So we're gonna have to see how much he'll be taking here. But I could see this Gohan like tanking very, very, very nicely. Very, very, very nicely for sure. Let's look at the categories. So movie heroes, hybrid stance, mission execution, superhero, bond of parent and child, androids, Goku family, siblings bond, bond of master and disciple, earthbred fighters, demonic power, battle of fate, artificial life forms, accelerated battle, worthy rivals, special poets, and defenders of justice. So having Gohan and Gamma as be a tag character is amazing because we get all of the, look at how many categories are. So we have a hybrid Saiyan that's on the Android category, that's on a demonic power category, that's on a special pose category, that's on a mission execution category, that's on a siblings bond category, that's in the Goku's family. Like, this is so good. So good. There's so many categories that this character can be great in, and you just need one superhero. You just need one other superhero character. You just need one other superhero character to be in the same turn. So you really gotta get lucky with rotations. But other than that, like, this is looking very nice for the Gammas and Gohan. Very, very, very nice. So once you reach the 4th turn, so you do need to float this guy off to like get to Gamma 1, which is unfortunate. I really don't like that flow. I really don't like the 4th turn from the start of battle. I really don't like that. Because you have to wait an extra turn. You just have to wait an extra turn, which is not, I'm not a fan of that at all. And here is the Gamma art. We got Gamma 4 now, and they switch positions. Very, very, very nice. Now let's get into what Gamma 1 can do. Okay, Gamma 1. Key plus 2. And attack and defense plus 250%, guards all attacks, and damage reduction rate plus 20%. So he gets more damage reduction right here. Very nice. So this is the same. He just gets 10% more extra damage reduction. When there's another superhero ally, attack and defense plus 250% in the same turn. Attack and defense plus 250%. Launches an additional super attack and 70% chance of performing a critical hit. When attacking with 12 or more ki, attack plus 300%. So he gets that when attacking now, not when receiving an attack. So I think that makes the attack stat a little bit lower, right? Does it make it a little bit lower because it's in like a different like damage step? Or am I thinking of something else? Let me know down in the comments. And now with the key sphere obtained one time only, permanently, attack plus 150%. And one time only, defenders of justice category allies attack plus 100%. So that's one time only. So you really want to change it to Gamma 1 once you're like ready to like do a bunch of damage. When receiving a super attack, defense plus 50%, damage reduction rate plus 20%, and superhero category allies ki plus 1 and attack and defense plus 10% for 2 turns. And when receiving a Ki Blast super attack, defense plus 100%, damage reduction rate plus 30%, and superhero category allies ki plus 1 and attack and defense plus 20% for 2 turns. Oh, I see what they want you to do now. So once you can exchange, they do want you to use Gamma 1 for Ki Blast and Gohan for unarmed. That's what they want. Also, Gamma 1 is a little bit more damage focused. He loses out on is it 18% damage reduction if I'm reading it right. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, about like, is it 8% or 18%? Something like that. He's losing a lot of damage reduction for damage. He does have the 70% crit. So yeah, I don't think you need any crit on this guy. I think you should build full additional to get the most out of stacking. His active skill can be activated upon entering attack. So once he comes out, you can use it. Massively raise attack temporarily. Causes ultimate damage. Superhero category allies attack and defense plus 10%. And android category allies attack and defense plus 10% for 3 turns. Okay. So when he comes back, he still has that buff. So it's for like when he comes back. When he comes back, he still has that buff and he can still do a bunch of stuff. Okay. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I still think Gohan's a little bit better with the 70% damage reduction plus guard. But damn. You might want to switch into Gamma 1 anyways. Because instead of dodge, you two have 2, 4, 5, 6, 70% damage reduction plus guard. So we will have to see. He just doesn't have enough like defensive ups. I guess like Gohan is there to like get those stacks, the defensive stacks, but I would really like to see a little bit more defense right here when receiving a super attack. Okay, let's look at the active skill. Oh, we already looked at that skill. Whoops. Let's look at the links. I think we can go here. Let's look at the links. Android Assault, RR Army, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, and Fierce Battle. So he changes 4 links. He changes all of the Sand links. So if we go right here, All in the Family, Sand Warrior Race, Sand Lineage, and Infighter are all changed to Android Assault, RR, Red Ribbon Army, Hero of Justice, and his Signature Pose. So once you switch into Gamma 2, he will be very, very, very good when he is next to the Gammas, which are highly likely to Extreme Z Awaken. If the Gammas Extreme Z Awaken, then this character is golden on links. Very, very, very good links here, especially if you could get Gamma 1 or 2 next to this Gamma. So very, very, very nice. His super attack effect greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to enemy. Very, very basic super attack effect. So I hope that's good. Gamma 2 Gohan, they actually look very, very, very good. I actually like this art a lot. They look very, very, very good. A lot of support right here. So he has 120% support, which is crazy. So we will have to see how much support this guy can give the team. I'm expecting crazy damage numbers from this attack plus 100%. I'm expecting some craziness here, so hopefully we can see something good. So that's it for the Gamma 1 and Ultimate Gohan. So let's go ahead and let's just close out of their stuff. Oh, and let's look at the animations for Gamma 2 and Piccolo. Okay, very basic right there. I love Gamma 2, bro. That's some tight posing.
What do you say we join forces? Like I told you, King Piccolo was the old.
Like I told you, King Piccolo was the old me. Oh, what a nasty ass battle motion. No respect to Orange Piccolo, bro. Come on. No goddamn respect to Piccolo, bro. What the fuck was that battle motion? Come on. That's a cool KO screen. So there are the animations. Very, very, very nice. Gohan is definitely better. Gohan is definitely better than these guys' animations. But they aren't bad. They are not bad at all. So here's the art. A very good art here. So let's get into their kits then. Very, very nice action shot. Leader skill, superhero, special pose, or a battle of wits category. HP plus 200%. And attack and defense plus 170%. Plus an additional HP, attack, and defense plus 50%. For characters who also belong to the movie heroes, accelerated battle, a bond of master and disciple categories. Superhero, special pose, battle of wits. Superhero, let's see, who do we got? Goku and Golden Frieza and Gogeta. We got the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. We got Frieza, big question mark on this Frieza. Big question mark on this Beast Gohan. A big question mark on The physical Ultimate Gohan and the tech Orange Piccolo, big question mark on them if they're going to EZA or not. If they do EZA, then this team could be looking good. If we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we just need one more. ADL, the gods, tech gods could be good. Would this Vegeta be good? Movie hero? Honestly, this Vegeta could be looking good on that team. Brand new banner unit could be looking good on that team for real. But other than that, special pose. Oh, we got Hybrid Saiyan Gohan. We got Gotenks. We got the AGL bros, but they aren't very good outside of the Hybrid Saiyan youth team. Special pose, special pose. We got the Gammas. We got the Gammas. If they're possibly EZAing as well. They have a possible EZA, so we got the Gammas as well. And Battle of Wits. We got Tech Vegito. Does Pycon work outside of? No. Oh well, that's just the support. But like the support's like huge though. Oh, and then this too. Yeah, no. Pycon doesn't work well. So we got Tech Vegito. We got this guy could work. This guy could work on the team. This guy's a big question mark on the team. If he dodges, he's doing his job. Does this Piccolo work? No, he needs Dragon Ball C because of demonic power. And Glorio could work. Glorio could work. So honestly, the team is not looking too bad. There's some characters that could work. I know the new meta, dodge canceling, etc., etc. But you know, you could make a team work. You could make any team work. So, if you want to use them as leaders, they're not that bad. Though I do think that the Gohan and the Gamma one have a better leader skill, movie heroes, hybrid stance, and mission execution. So yeah. Let's go ahead and let's look at the passive. Basic effects. E+2 and attack and defense plus 250%. Launch it an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. 70% chance of a crit, 70% chance of dodge. So they already have 70% chance of everything. So 70% chance of super, crit, and dodge. For 5 turns from the character entry turn, another 70% chance for a super attack. For every attack performed, so you don't even need to super for this, attack and defense plus 50% up to 250%. And chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemies attack 3% up to 15%. Whoops, my bad. So you need to super 5 times and you get 1, 2, 3 supers. 3 supers so far. So let's continue on to see if they get more supers. As the second or third attacker in a turn, attack and defense plus 250%, damage reduction rate plus 20%, and superhero category allies attack and defense plus 20%, and artificial life form category allies attack and defense plus 20% for 2 turns. When attacking as a third attacker in a turn, it launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. And starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, meet up with Piccolo. Alright, so he gets 1, 2, 3 supers, 4 supers, so potentially up to 4 supers in a turn. You need to be as the 3rd attacker. Oh man. This is a big question mark. You're not gonna get all of these, so yeah, you need 5 supers to maximize this right here, to maximize for every attack performed. 1, 2, 3, 4, You could get up to 5 with hidden potential. You could get up to 5 with hidden potential. But that's like very, you gotta be very lucky. So you have to maximize not dodge. You have to maximize additional on this character, so you get the max amount of stats. So you need 5 attacks. 5 attacks. So you want to float this guy off rip. Float this guy off rip. Get 5 attacks, and then he meets up with Piccolo. Okay. So that's the strategy they're going for. That is a strategy they're going for. Okay, I see. Let's see Gamma 2's active skill, superhero pose. Can be activated starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle. Attack and defense plus 30% in battle. That is actually very good. Very good. That's the same as AGL Goku, AGL Kid Goku. So yeah, very nice there. Let's look at the linkage. The Innocents, Android Assault, are our army, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle. I think this is the same link skills as the TUR Gamma 2, like the solo Gamma 2. So he'll link nicely with him. He'll link nicely with the new, with the Gamma 1, both of them, the new one and this one, and the new one and the old TUR one. So very nice linkage here. You get most of them up except like the Innocents. Probably the Innocents are probably gonna be like the hardest one, unless you get Gamma 2. If Gamma 2 easy is, then yeah, you probably get all of these up. Next up is the categories. Superhero special pose. So there's a lot more categories here. Holy moly. Superhero special pose, battle wits, movie heroes, accelerated battle, bond of master and disciple, androids, artificial life forms, worthy rivals, defenders of justice, mission execution, Namekian, rapid growth, gifted warriors, battle of fate, fused fighters, earthbred fighters, power of wizards, demonic powers, and successors. Whew, that is a mouthful. So this is very nice. Earthbred fighters, Namekian, artificial life forms, androids, battle wits, special post superheroes. Very nice categories here. Super attack effect raises attack, greatly raises defense for 1 turn. So they stack attack, so you really do want to maximize additional raises attack. Try to get your attack up as much as possible. If you get 5 supers in a turn, if you get like the ultra luck, that would be amazing. But yeah, meets up with Piccolo starting from the 4th turn, so you need to float them off as usual. Here is the art of them charging and shooting up the blast. They are also switched again. So there we are. Can perform reversible exchange with Gamma 2. E plus 2 and attack and defense plus 250%. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. And damage reduction rate plus 50%. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack plus 150%. When a target is in the following status, HP is 70% or less, chance of performing a critical hit plus 50%, and launches an additional super attack. If they're lower than 50% HP, another 50% crit, so he gets guaranteed crit, and 2 supers if they're under 50% HP. With a key sphere obtained, guards all attacks. As the first or second attacker in a turn, defense plus 200%, damage reduction rate plus 20%. Superheroes category allies attack and defense plus 20%, and demonic power category allies attack and defense plus 20% for 2 turns. When attacking as the second attacker in a turn, attack plus 250%. When receiving an attack, defense plus 150%, and superhero category allies key plus 2 for 2 turns. And that is all for the passive. That is a mouthful. So he gets guaranteed crit. So you don't really need to put crit on this guy since he gets guaranteed crit and 2 supers. That's actually very good, especially if you could float him off, and then by the time he comes back, if you get the HP gauge done with, like, he'll be looking pretty good. He has first attacker, second attack, so he needs to be in the second. So if you want to maximize his damage, You want to put him in the second turn, in the second slot. I guess. Well, the support at the very bottom is just for key. So if you're not starving for key, which I think most of the newer characters aren't really starving for key. Plus, we're gonna have most of these links up anyways. I think we'll be looking good. So I don't think we really need this bottom line. So yeah, Piccolo is looking nice. What does Gamma 2 have? Yeah, so he needs to attack 5 times. Turn into Piccolo. He keeps a dodge, right? And the stats, so he keeps a dodge in the stats. So there's a chance he could dodge too. So very, very, very nice here. His active skill, Intense Soul Impact, can be activated upon entering the attacking turn. Massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemies and superhero category allies attacking defense plus 40% for 1 turn. Wow, plus 40% 1 turn. That's huge, 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 huge. So if you want, you can just pop his active. You could pop his active right away, get the huge support, and he'll be looking very, very, very nice. Okay, well, they want us to look at his links here. So his links are Brainiacs. Did we look at Game of 2? Oh no, we did look at Game of 2. So all of the links change, which is crazy. Like 6 out of 7 links changing. That's kind of crazy. So we have Brainiacs, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Namekians, Power Bestowed by God, Prodigies, and Fierce Battle. Most of these, he's gonna get most of these just being linked up next to the other Orange Piccolo that we have. That's possibly easying. So I really hope they easy. So these are like Namekian and like Piccolo links. I don't really see you getting these up often unless you're next to Orange Piccolo, but you know, anything can happen. So we'll see. Maybe there's no banner. Is there a banner unit? There's no banner unit, right, for these characters? I wish there was like some kind of like banner unit that had some kind of Namekian banner unit that could like help Piccolo out here, but with the links. But yeah, I don't really see you getting much of the links up because I'm envisioning a team like Gohan, Gamma 1, and then Physical Gohan, and this character, and then Gamma 1, Gamma 2, and then maybe Orange. I don't know. So we'll have to see about that. And then the super attack effect greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to enemies. Okay, so these guys they stack on the first transformation on the first turn. A Gamma needs 5 attacks. 5 attacks turn into Piccolo. And yeah, guards all attacks right here. 70% damage reduction. Guard. 100% crit, a bunch of attacks. So Piccolo will be hitting pretty hard if the enemy is under 50% HP. Like Piccolo's gonna be hitting pretty hard, and he's gonna be hitting a lot too. So these characters are looking very nice. Unfortunately, the Gamma 2 is stuck to slot 3, which isn't very good. I don't think this guy is just permanent locked to slot 3. Because yeah, not looking too good here. TBH, being permanent locked to slot 3. I just hope the team can carry. I just hope that the rest of the team can carry if this guy's gonna be locked to slot 3. This Piccolo might be locked to slot 2 for the extra attack, so we do need like a strong slot 1. Hopefully Physical Gohan, hopefully STR Gamma 1, hopefully Tech Orange Piccolo. Hopefully they could come in clutch, so that these characters can look at their these characters can be at their best. Like I hope the EZAs come in clutch. Animations look clean. I think they're more reminiscent of They're more reminiscent of the 9th year anniversary units. So yeah, there we go. That is the kit for Ultimate Gohan plus Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 and Piccolo. They both look very, 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 very nice. I just hope that they get the help that they need. I really do wish they get the help that they need, for real. Hopefully we get some goated EZAs. The celebration anniversary is just around the corner. Should you summon for these guys? I would say no. I would say no. Anniversary is literally around the corner. They're gonna come back in like maybe 4 months. Who knows if superheroes will get another buff or not? Who knows how the power creep will be looking like for 11th anniversary? So I would say hold on to your stones and don't summon for them, and just save up for anniversary. Other than that, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment on how you feel about the characters. Will you be summoning? And with New Year's being a superhero celebration, I want to know your thoughts about what y'all think anniversary will be. Personally, I think we will be getting a Daima celebration in part 1. I'm not sure about part 2. I just know if I see that legendary LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku adult, I will be summoning. Anyways, please subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and I will see you guys next time.